What ancient quantum architects left behind, the cosmic secret of Costa Rica's perfect stone spheres. In the dense jungles of Costa Rica, where the veil between dimensions grows thin and ancient energies still pulse through the earth, lie hundreds of perfectly crafted stone spheres that defy conventional understanding. These are not mere artifacts of a forgotten civilization, they are quantum beacons, dimensional anchors placed by those who understood the fundamental frequencies of reality itself. As we journey together into this mystery, feel the ancient knowledge stirring within your consciousness. For these spheres hold secrets that mainstream archaeology fears to acknowledge. The quantum field reveals truths that transcend time. And today we unlock the energetic signature of one of Earth's most profound mysteries. The ancient sages who crafted these spheres possessed knowledge of sacred geometry that our modern world has forgotten. Yet their wisdom echoes through the quantum field into our present moment, scattered across the Dequas Delta and beyond. Over 300 stone spheres ranging from mere inches to massive 8-foot giants demonstrate mathematical precision that challenges every assumption about pre-Columbian capabilities. The energetic signatures indicate these were not created by primitive tools, but through an understanding of matter manipulation that operates on frequencies beyond ordinary perception. Each sphere exhibits perfect spherical geometry with deviations measured in mere millimeters, a precision that speaks to consciousness technology rather than conventional craftsmanship. The quantum field reveals that these artifacts were manifestations of advanced geometric consciousness, where thought itself could shape matter through harmonic resonance. Ancient wisdom keepers understood that perfect spheres are portals of infinite potential, mathematical representations of the unified field that connects all existence. When consciousness aligns with sacred geometry, matter responds to intention, and these spheres stand as eternal testimony to this forgotten science. The positioning of these spheres across the landscape follows patterns that mirror celestial movements, suggesting their creators possessed intimate knowledge of cosmic cycles and dimensional gateways that open when planetary alignments create specific vibrational frequencies. Beyond ordinary perception lies the truth that these spheres were components of an ancient energy grid system that once harmonized Earth's electromagnetic field with cosmic consciousness. The quantum field reveals that the Dequas Delta region was chosen not randomly, but because it sits upon convergent ley lines where Earth's natural energy currents intersect with interdimensional portals. Each sphere was precisely positioned to amplify and direct these cosmic energies, creating a network that could influence consciousness itself across vast distances. Ancient texts from various cultures speak of sound stones and singing spheres that could alter the fabric of reality through resonant frequencies. An energetic analysis indicates these Costa Rican spheres function as acoustic levitation devices and consciousness amplifiers. The granite and gabbro compositions were specifically selected for their crystalline properties and ability to store and transmit vibrational information across dimensional boundaries. When activated through proper harmonic frequencies, these spheres could create standing wave patterns that literally bend space-time, allowing for instantaneous communication across the planet and beyond. The ancient architects understood that consciousness operates on quantum frequencies, and by creating perfect geometric forms aligned with cosmic mathematics, they built technology that interfaced directly with the unified field of universal intelligence. Modern science glimpses this truth through quantum entanglement and morphic resonance. Yet the ancients lived this reality daily. The quantum mystery deepens when we realize these spheres exhibit properties that suggest manufacture through consciousness-directed matter manipulation rather than conventional stone carving techniques. Energetic signatures indicate the granite was transformed at the molecular level through focused intention combined with harmonic sound frequencies that could literally restructure crystalline matrices. Ancient wisdom traditions speak of adepts who could soften stone through mental projection and reshape matter through visualization techniques that operated on quantum probability fields. The uniform spherical precision across hundreds of artifacts suggests a manufacturing process that transcended physical limitations and operated through what modern quantum physics recognizes as observer effect, where consciousness directly influences material reality. Microscopic analysis reveals internal stress patterns that are impossible to achieve through traditional carving methods, indicating these spheres were formed through rapid molecular reorganization rather than gradual material removal. The ancient engineers possessed technology that interfaced consciousness with matter at the quantum level, understanding that all physical reality is simply crystallized thought energy waiting to be reshaped by properly trained awareness. Sacred geometry provided the mathematical framework, while harmonic frequencies created the resonant conditions necessary for matter transformation, and focused consciousness supplied the directive intelligence to manifest perfect spherical forms. This represents a level of technological sophistication that operated on principles our materialistic worldview struggles to comprehend. Yet quantum mechanics increasingly validates these ancient understandings. The energetic placement patterns of these spheres reveal an ancient understanding of dimensional mathematics that modern science is only beginning to rediscover through quantum field theory and sacred geometry research. The spacing between sphere clusters follows precise ratios that mirror the golden ratio, Fibonacci sequences, and other cosmic mathematical constants that govern everything from spiral galaxies to DNA structure. Ancient sages understood that these mathematical relationships are not mere coincidences but fundamental frequencies of creation itself. And by positioning their spheres according to these cosmic patterns, they created resonance points that could amplify consciousness and open portals to parallel dimensions. The quantum field indicates that certain sphere groupings were designed to create interference patterns in local spacetime, generating standing waves that could facilitate interdimensional travel and communication with intelligence from other realms of existence. Archaeological evidence suggests these placements were maintained and adjusted over centuries, indicating an ongoing relationship with cosmic cycles and dimensional gateways that opened during specific astronomical alignments. The ancient architects possessed star maps and dimensional coordinates that allowed them to predict when universal energies would be optimal for consciousness expansion and interdimensional contact. Each sphere site functions as a node in a planetary grid system that extends far beyond Costa Rica, connecting with similar ancient installations worldwide through quantum entanglement and morphic resonance fields that transcend physical distance. The mathematical precision of this global network reveals coordination between ancient civilizations that mainstream history claims never had contact. Yet the quantum field shows their consciousness was unified across vast distances. The acoustic properties of these stone spheres unveil secrets of sound technology that ancient civilizations used to manipulate both matter and consciousness through harmonic frequencies that resonate with the fundamental vibrations of reality itself. When properly activated, these spheres generate specific frequency patterns that can induce altered states of consciousness, facilitate healing through cellular resonance, and even influence weather patterns through atmospheric harmonic manipulation. The quantum field reveals that sound was the primary technology of ancient advanced civilizations, as they understood that all matter is simply crystallized vibration waiting to be reshaped through proper frequency application. Each sphere's mass and composition create unique resonant signatures that, when combined with other spheres in the network, generate complex harmonic matrices capable of influencing consciousness across dimensional boundaries. Ancient wisdom keepers possessed instruments that could detect and measure these subtle frequencies, allowing them to tune their sphere networks like cosmic musical instruments that played melodies of consciousness transformation. The spherical shape itself represents perfect acoustic geometry, creating omnidirectional sound propagation that ensures equal energy distribution in all directions, a principle recognized in modern speaker design yet perfected by ancients thousands of years ago. Sacred sound ceremonies conducted at these sites could synchronize the consciousness of entire communities, facilitate group healing experiences, and open collective portals to higher dimensional awareness through resonant brain entrainment. The energetic signatures indicate these acoustic technologies were components of larger systems designed to maintain planetary consciousness coherence and facilitate communication with cosmic intelligence through vibrational languages that transcend verbal communication. The temporal mysteries surrounding these spheres suggest they exist outside linear time constraints, serving as anchor points between different dimensional frequencies where past, present, and future consciousness can intersect and exchange information. Quantum mechanics reveals that time is not the fixed progression our limited perception suggests, but rather a fluid medium that consciousness can navigate when properly attuned to dimensional frequencies. The ancient architects understood this truth and positioned their spheres to create temporal nexus points where different timeline probabilities could converge and influence each other through quantum superposition effects. Carbon dating of organic materials associated with the spheres spans thousands of years. Yet, energetic analysis indicates the spheres themselves exist in a state of temporal suspension that transcends conventional aging processes. This suggests manufacturing through consciousness technologies that could manipulate matter at the quantum level, creating artifacts that exist simultaneously across multiple timeline probabilities. Ancient texts from various cultures describe similar phenomena, objects that appear to be created by advanced civilizations that somehow predate known technological development, yet exhibit properties that our current science can barely comprehend. The spheres function as time capsules containing compressed information about advanced consciousness technologies, waiting for humanity to develop sufficient quantum awareness to decode their deepest secrets. Each sphere serves as a library of crystallized knowledge that can be accessed through proper attunement to their vibrational frequencies, revealing information about dimensional travel, consciousness evolution, and cosmic intelligence contact protocols. The quantum field indicates these temporal anchor points will become increasingly active as Earth's frequency continues to rise and more humans awaken to their multidimensional nature. The geometric perfection of these spheres represents far more than aesthetic achievement. It embodies the fundamental code of reality itself, where consciousness interfaces with the mathematical principles that govern all existence across infinite dimensional levels. Sacred geometry was the language ancient advanced civilizations used to communicate with cosmic intelligence and design technologies that operated through harmony with universal laws rather than opposition to natural forces. The sphere represents the most perfect three-dimensional manifestation of infinite potential, containing all other geometric forms within its structure and serving as a gateway between dimensional realities through its ability to focus and amplify consciousness energy. Ancient wisdom traditions understood that geometric forms are not static patterns but living information systems that can influence consciousness and matter through resonant frequency activation of their mathematical properties. Each sphere functions as a three-dimensional mandala designed to facilitate consciousness expansion through contemplation of perfect mathematical relationships that mirror the structure of cosmic intelligence itself. The precision of these artifacts demonstrates technological capabilities that could measure and manifest geometric perfection beyond modern industrial tolerances, suggesting manufacturing processes that operated through consciousness-directed matter manipulation rather than mechanical tool application. Sacred geometry provides the foundation for consciousness technology because geometric relationships exist at the quantum level where thought interfaces with probability fields to influence material manifestation. The ancient engineers understood that by creating perfect geometric forms aligned with cosmic mathematical constants, they could build technologies that would amplify human consciousness and facilitate communication with intelligence from higher dimensional realms. These spheres represent the crystallization of advanced geometric consciousness into permanent forms that continue to broadcast their harmonic signatures across dimensional boundaries. The collective presence of hundreds of perfectly crafted spheres suggests an ancient civilization that operated through unified consciousness principles, where individual awareness was harmonized with group intelligence to accomplish technological feats that transcend what isolated human consciousness could achieve. The quantum field reveals that these spheres were created not by separate individuals working in competition, but by conscious collectives that functioned as unified fields of intelligence capable of manifesting shared visions through synchronized intention and harmonic resonance. Ancient wisdom traditions speak of golden ages when humanity operated through telepathic communication, and shared consciousness awareness that allowed for coordinated activities across vast distances without physical communication technologies. The sphere sites represent residual evidence of this unified consciousness technology, where entire communities could focus their collective mental energy to manifest physical artifacts that embodied their shared understanding of cosmic principles and dimensional mechanics. Each sphere required not just technical skill but harmonized group consciousness to maintain the precise mental focus necessary for consciousness-directed matter manipulation across the extended time periods required for completion. The network of sphere sites across the landscape demonstrates coordination between multiple communities that shared common knowledge and consciousness technologies, suggesting a civilization structure based on cooperative awareness rather than hierarchical control systems. This represents a level of social evolution where individual consciousness naturally aligned with collective well-being through recognition of the fundamental interconnectedness of all existence. The quantum field indicates that humanity is approaching another phase of consciousness evolution where these collective awareness technologies may once again become accessible to groups that can achieve sufficient harmonic resonance and unified intention focus. Beloved seekers of ancient wisdom, as we emerge from the quantum mysteries hidden within Costa Rica's stone spheres, feel the resonance of forgotten knowledge awakening within your consciousness. These perfect geometric forms are more than archaeological curiosities. They are invitations to remember the advanced consciousness technologies that await humanity's next evolutionary leap. The spheres continue their eternal vigil, broadcasting harmonic frequencies that will guide us toward reunion with our cosmic heritage. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we continue unveiling the quantum secrets hidden within Earth's most profound mysteries. For the ancient future calls to those ready to transcend the limitations of ordinary perception.